What's up, guys? Welcome to the True Kings Media, and all I gotta say is, what a fucking show. Smackdown tonight was amazing from beginning to an end, non-stop action. It was not a dull moment. But let's get to the motherfucking icing on the cake, the creme de la creme. The Rock and Roman Reigns were here tonight, and this set off everything going forward for the future, all the way to WrestleMania, maybe all the way to WrestleMania 41. But fuck all the beginning. I'm going to start straight from the end and then work my way down. So here we go. The Rock comes out tonight with Roman. Well, Roman Reigns comes out first. He says, "Everyone, acknowledge me." They acknowledge him in Utah. He talks a bunch of smack for a little bit of second. Tell them they're supposed to be grateful, acknowledge him and everything like that. Next thing you know, The Rock comes out. The Rock comes out, walks down there, shows the goosebumps, and still goosebumps. But he brought back the old Versace, the '96 Rock. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Domination style. You know, when he came out with the Versace shirt, the Versace pants, and the slacks on. I mean, not the slacks, I'm sorry, the dress shoes. But he didn't have none of that on. But no dress shoes at least. But the shirt was Versace. So I'm assuming it was Versace, but cut off. But I think it also had some tribal meaning on there. Maybe that tree that they showed at WrestleMania press conference. Don't know. It looked like it, but I could be wrong. But anyways, it goes. He gets in the ring, cuts a promo. Now that's old school classic Rock right there. That is the Rock that people love to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came out there, he just laid it on Utah's ass. And the whole funny thing of it was that Utah is a state that allows people to have like 50 wives or whatever, sister wives and shit like that. And he even went in on that shit, telling them, shut your fat asses up with all you inbreds in here, calling them all dumb, all kind of crazy shit, man. Like, The Rock was totally healed tonight, and he let everybody know, fuck you. Basically, like, you can tell he's back in his character. He even told them, it's always been here. I've always been Hollywood Rock. Not in those exact words, but he mentioned that. But, he cut the promo about Cody, talking about his story, saying that, he should have took his beating like a man. Other teams worked their way up. He went into the NFL. He went into, even hit them with the Michael Jordan. He came to Utah and crushed their dreams. But his whole point was that every team that took a loss, which really didn't kind of make sense because of different sports, but whatever, they took their losses and went home like a man, just to make his point for his match and Roman at WrestleMania. Then he blamed all the fans for not, saying they're all sitting the fat asses on the toilet saying, we want Cody, yeah. I mean, he went fucking in. But the whole point of it was, some of it kind of didn't make sense, but it did make sense, but it didn't make sense, if you know what I'm saying. He worked his ass off to get back to the motherfucking Royal Rumble and win the Royal Rumble. So you can't really say he didn't, and you can't even say he's complaining. And even I thought, regardless of the fact, no, my bad. Rematch clause are for champions only. I forgot. But either way it go, he still should have gotten a rematch before he won the Royal Rumble. But the draft bullshit happened and yada, yada, yada. But the bottom line of it is, The Rock has joined the Bloodline. The Rock is part of it, and it was just weird, just kind of seeing it a little bit. I mean, if Jay was still around, hey, but Jay on his way up. I'm going to make a video about Jay one day and the rise of Jay Uso, but he on his way up. But it was so funny how The Rock was like, finally, The Rock has come back to the Bloodline. No, this ain't singing along with The Rock. He got him good. But it was funny how he held up his one. Like, I don't fucking know. Was it supposed to be a meaning behind it? When he turns on Roman, you remember I did this? Because the Roman and them did this, and The Rock did this. Like a L, like a loser. So who knows what that, maybe it may have a meaning or something. Remember when I held up the one, I was like, L, meaning I was coming for you. The thumb was pointing at you. So, it could mean a whole bunch of dumb shit. But basically he said he's going to do everything in his power to make sure Cody walks in a loser and walks out a loser. So I wonder if they're going to pull the, the boss versus the, wrestler type thing, the Vince McMahon, Stone Cold type thing, or like the authority thing, basically. Because technically The Rock is part of the board. So we will see how that plays out in the long run. I mean, The Rock's got to stick around and be here to keep building the story. Like, they can't do this one talk about they're all together, the Bloodline 2.0, is what I'm calling the Bloodline 2.0. Say he's part of the Bloodline, then you don't see him all the way until fucking March or April. So The Rock has to be back literally on every show, I think, to make this storyline stick. You can't miss a week because WrestleMania is just 50 days away, around the damn corner. Less than 2 months. So you got to kind of stick around, buddy, if you want to make this story make sense and not show up every other week. But like they said, The Rock's in for the long game. But enough about The Rock and Roman. Like I said, I kind of figured this was going to happen. But, it's all going to boil down to The Rock turning on Roman or the Roman turning on The Rock. One of the two is going to happen, and then we'll probably get that match next year at WrestleMania 41, I'm assuming, because I'm pretty sure Cody's going to win this year. If he doesn't win, I would definitely be fucking shocked. And I'm pretty sure people will be pissed and maybe riot. You never know, people. They might fucking riot. But either way go, the show started off great. You had Kevin Owens fighting Dominic Mysterio. Pretty decent match. Dom was holding it down, and all of a sudden R-Truth comes out. Fucking good old R-Truth. And, this guy, he's hilarious. I mean, I think he has so much potential, but he's kind of just a WWE goofball, can't really take him serious. Like, I think he's a good wrestler, and I think he could have been a good wrestler, but his title runs were all mediocre. But he's basically there for comedic, kind of like almost how Booker T was, because Booker T only had the belt one time in WWE. With that, the personas are kind of a little bit alike. Just Booker T was more serious, but R-Truth was just goofy and had the titles that didn't mean shit. But either way it goes, they had a good match. Him and KO had going back and forth a little bit. Then R-Truth comes out. Dominic yells to R-Truth, give him a chair. No, you're in the Bloodline. You're in the Bloodline now. First, he wasn't in the Bloodline. They whipped his ass Monday, and now y'all want to say he's in the Bloodline just for you to help him. So R-Truth runs out to the ring, grabs a chair, right? Like he's going to give it to Dom. Opens the chair, sits his ass down, looks at him. Dominic turns around. KO throws him to the rope. Boom, powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Finito. Done. So after that, they had another good match after that. What was the next match? Let me make sure I get this right. It was a qualifying match with... AOP. They had them come out and squash some guys. That didn't really matter, just to show their strength. But I'm hoping that they fight the Street Profits at an Elimination Chamber. But, who knows. But they came out, dominated, whooped the ass. The Karrion Kross. I forgot they got their name already. The Forbidden Door or some shit. I don't fucking know. Cross Boys, whatever. But they had a pretty good showing against nobodies just to make them look strong. So that match, they won, of course. It was besides the point, waste of time. But it was still decent. After that, you had the match with Queen Zelina versus Tiffany Stratton. Now, Tiffany Stratton, man, she's got it, bro. She's got the look. She's got the skills. I can see her being a star up there with Charlotte, Bianca, and Becky eventually. But, Zelina, I think she always gets the short end of the stick. She wants to be a title contender, but it's just, I don't know what it is she's missing. But it's something, I guess, I don't know if it's charisma, lack of character, or a lack of ring performance. Maybe she should speed it up a little bit. But, I mean, she's got the look. She just needs to, I guess, up her game a little bit when it comes to the mic and when it comes to the ring ability. I mean, she's not that bad, but she's not that good. But Tiffany Stratton outshined her tonight with the win, thanks to a little bit of help from Santos and his new crew were outside, and some chick she pulled over that caused a distraction. But she's been getting the short end of the stick a lot lately, and I think she kind of does deserve a push eventually. Maybe next year, or I don't know if it's this year. I'm sorry. This year, she'll win Money in the Bank, and that will probably push her to another level. But she ended up losing that match for the Elimination Chamber. So it's going to be Stratton, Bianca, Becky, Naomi, and I forgot the other person. But yeah, but they got room for one more. And also, tonight, backstage, you had Jay Cargo and you had Brian Baker out there looking at SmackDown contracts. So, I've been hearing that Jay Cargo might be a surprise entry in the Elimination Chamber. Like, they'll have a last chance battle royal, and she'll end up winning that and going there. But here's the thing. If you let Jay Cargo go to the Royal Rumble, to the Elimination Chamber, she's going to have to win because you're going to have to pay her to be strong. I don't think they would want her to go there and lose, unless they had an angle to where they all ganged up on her, beat her down, and got her out of there first. But without making her look weak, to just show that, hey, they all ganged up on her and beat her. But if she goes to that match, she definitely is going to have to win to face Rhea Ripley, because if she loses, making her look strong would be pointless. You know what I'm saying? But you never know with WWE. They sometimes push people too early, like they pushed Ronda, and that was a shit show. Ronda was never really in-ring ready to me. Wrestling skills wasn't that good. She was too much of a real fighter. to be in the WWE. That's just my personal opinion. And also tonight, what else happened? You had Bayley talking to Dakota Kai a little bit, which I think is going to be a setup. You know, she's going to bait her in. Oh, I'm sorry, forgive me. And then next thing you know, WrestleMania or Elimination Chamber, something happens, she stabs her in the back. Pretty much how that's going to go. You know, that's, I can see from a mile coming away. And what else tonight? Oh, shit. Also, match of the fucking night. Logan Paul. Say what you want to say about the fucking guy. He's a scumbag. He's an asshole. Whatever the fuck you want to say about Logan Paul. But that motherfucking guy has got great in-ring ability and great in-ring talent. Him and The Miz stole the fucking show tonight. That was a fucking excellent fucking match to me. Like, you couldn't get any better. It was pay-per-view quality. I mean, you know, that guy, he's got it. He's got it. Very few people can just get in there and not be a full-timer and just come in and do what he does. Like, I don't even think The Rock could compete on that type of level that Logan Paul is. And although I know The Rock is older, so it's kind of a tough comparison. But my point is, The Rock's older and Logan's younger. But the Logan is still in-ring ready no matter whatever the fuck he's doing. The guy's working out every day. I think The Rock couldn't keep up with Logan Paul, if you ask me. But, long story short, guys, SmackDown was a good show. Like I said, non-stop action. Everything went kind of quick. Oh, also, Naomi did face Aber Fai and beat her to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. So, you know, like I said, solid show. The best thing was the Bloodline promo, and I'm just excited to see where this goes. I will be tuning in just to see how it all plays out. I think in the end, Cody's story is going to be finished, either with the belt or without the belt. But if you do not give him the belt, you've once again wasted time. If they want him to beat this Hulk Hogan reign or some shit like that, which, you know, I think it doesn't fucking matter. But we'll see. The Bloodline is stronger than ever now. And now they have one of the board members. So let's see if they bring that into play with the rest of the story, the rest of the Bloodline, and Cody's movements. So as Cody said last Monday, he's going to punch The Rock in the mouth. So I'm waiting to see him punch The Rock in the motherfucking mouth. Again, guys, this is my SmackDown review. Like I said, great show. Like, subscribe. I know I don't make videos that often that, you know, right away like everybody else fucking does. But, man, I got a real life. I work. I do all kind of shit besides YouTube. And, you know, if you guys like my content, subscribe. Like I always tell you, I'm going to give a fuck if you do. If you don't, I'm doing this for me. I like me enough to make these videos for y'all to watch. If you like them, fucking subscribe. If not, fuck you, man. But nah. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think about tonight's show. And like always, stay saucy. Deuces. Ooses. Yaka.